this again. Hello. Hello, it's me again. Hello, it's me again. In the words of Cardi B. Hello, it's me again. How y'all doing today? Okay. It's Sunday, ain't it? Well, let's just get it right into it. Okay. I meant to do this a few days ago, but I had to really think about the product. And if I can't think about the product right then and there, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to, how can I say it, half-ass a video. Let me turn on some more light. Give me just a moment. I didn't want to completely turn on too much light, but just enough light to where I can kind of see. Today is Sunday. It's supposed to be one of the slower days of the week where you, not slow like it's going to move slow, but resting. Let me switch my hand a little bit. That's better because I can get closer to the light. Resting, doing what you got to do, recovering for the incoming hustle and bustle of the week. That's what I mean by slower day. But yes. Hello, my new fams, current fams. Thank you for watching, subscribing. I'm just going to say it again. Hello, it's me again. Yes. You know, Cardi B dropped an album, and I've been waiting 7 years to compare, and she's got some really good bars on there. I mean, whether she wrote it or not, I don't care. The bars are barring, and the tea is teeing, especially with how she's telling a story of what she's gone through. So, do I think she should have possibly dropped the deluxe or like a dual CD? She could have. I mean, she could have did like one side. I don't know. I guess before the fame and everything, talking about that, and then the other side after. But hey, we got an album, a second one, and that's the thing. So hopefully, when she follows up with her next album, we don't have to wait another 7 years. Okay, 3 years, fine, but 7, I understand given the birth of her children and everything, but hey, it is what it is. But just kind of had to throw that little tea in there. I do like music, so even though some of your favorite people, I may not like their personalities, but if the music is musicking, I will listen. But that's reaction videos is a whole different thing. If I should get into reaction videos, I probably will have to figure out the editing software to do it because they got copyright restrictions. So that's the only reason why I have not did that, but I'm trying to slowly. I want to because you have fun doing those, but it take longer than the product videos, than the hair videos or the skincare videos or the makeup videos like some people. It takes some time. So, and if I'm going to do that, like a whole makeup routine or a whole full reaction video, I want the quality to be correct. And I need the full software, the lighting, everything has to come together correct. A hair video, it does take me some time, yes, because I have to think about how I liked the product. Did it work? Talk about key points. But there are some videos that I have planned in my head that are coming up next year. I'm not going to say what they are, where I'm really going to need the editing, the lighting, the software to be A1 because I don't want those to get screwed up or just seem watered down or boring. And I'm going to have to really go back throughout some years to give an accurate opinion. And it's a lot of research that I'm going to have to do on one of them. But just know it's coming. It's going to take me some time now. And I'm going to have to look at key points. But I have a pretty good memory about things. But without further ado, to not prolong this video, if y'all know about bond repairs, bonding treatments, bonding masks, bonding oils, that's been a topic for quite some time. I started to get into bond repair in October of 2022. And we're almost into October of 2025. So over the past, I would say 3 years, I've tried some things that have been gems, and I've tried some things that I'm just looking like, why does this even exist? I still have maybe another 2 to possibly 3 more years to keep conducting my research on how I like these products before I break down and do a whole bond repair video about how they rank, because there's so many and people want to know which ones work, which ones don't, and to bring the content of different bond repair treatments, including the up and coming ones. I think it's fun when I get to have fun with products like that and just look and see. It's fine. So I'm just trying to give y'all quality content versus your typical, if you know what I mean. And the way my mind works is like, I have all these ideas up here, and it's like, it makes sense in my head. But if it does not translate well to how it's presented on camera, that's the thing. Because it can be amazing, but it may come off kind of like, that's not what I was trying to display. That's not what I was trying to show, or the message I was trying to relay. So, how can I get this across to the general public where it makes sense and is received well and respected? So it takes time. That's all I wanted to say. But thanks for patiently waiting, watching, listening, and subscribing. I do appreciate all of you. You thoroughly appreciate it. This next product that I'm going to present to y'all, it is a repair mask, but I'm going to read the back of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to kind of read the descriptions, and then I'm going to break down how I felt about it. Looks like this. Now, I was just browsing, because I did look on the website. They do have an actual one that's not a mask, but it strictly says bond repair. Sometimes it has just a straight bond repair where it's like a pre-poo treatment. Sometimes it has this bond repair where it's a hair mask and you use after you wash your hair and all that. This is, I don't know what that was, but anyways, this is a R&Co on a cloud Baobab oil repair mask. So this is the mask. Okay. I'm going to read the back of it because it is small, itty bitty writing. Save you some trouble. If you have a tablet phone and you want to read on your own, I encourage you to do so, because if I don't know how to pronounce something and you found out how to pronounce it, put it in the thing. Leave a comment. Some of these words is like, just tell me the common sense one. It says it's gluten-free, so if you're a vegan, you're probably going to like this. It's gluten-free, vegan, UV protection. With this, it was supposed to be 5 ounces, but it felt like more 4 ounces. They never fill these all the way up to the top. So that's why I got used, and it's pretty much done. My hair has thickened. So just like heaven, indulge in decent moisture while repairing your hair with this oil-infused treatment. This protein-rich, creamy formula renews damaged hair fibers, brings nourishment, strength, and revitalizes the appearance of your strands. Ultimate Baobab oil protein technology helps to rebuild the bonds. So it says it helps to rebuild bonds for healthy looking hair fibers inside out. And it says after shampooing, apply and work through wet hair from roots to ends. Leave on for 5 minutes and rinse on very damaged hair. For deep repair, leave mask for 10 minutes and rinse. Okay. So, this works by repairing the fibers in your hair to repair the bonds. Has technology to repair. That's what it says. So, bond repair. That's what I'm getting at it, and this is a mask. So basically, wash your hair. If you're going to condition your hair, fine. But then you use this. So I use this like a hair mask and except. Now the ingredients, whichever ones I can read, because I had to like scrape little barcode to get to the barcode to see whatever ingredients. And if I can see that, I will tell you what it is. If I can't read it or pronounce them, I'm like, it's something there. Look at it. Okay. So you have water. You have benzimonium chloride, which is the slip. You have cetearyl alcohol, which is fatty alcohol. Now look, to my silicone people that want to avoid silicones, you might want to set this out. Oop. Because this has amidimethicone, shea butters in this, cetyl alcohol, fatty alcohol, hydrolyzed castor oil, sabatic acid, copolymer, benzimonium methyl acetyl esters, some type of glycol. And this is when it gets tricky into seeing stuff. Okay, of course, that's olive oil, sweet almond oil, dimethicone, or polyquat 87. Isopropyl alcohol is in this, so that's one of those where I have to kind of caution, but it depends on the formulation also, and it's in the middle, so it can't be as bad as I thought. It just can't be high up, because then my hair is really going to hate it. Same with coconut oil. Gar hydro something is in this. You have, okay, it's really hard to read this. Soybean oil is in this, but it's not in the top. I think the technology part is in the middle. And then there's carrot, root, extract, and detra by something that's at the bottom. So there's some in the middle and there's some at the bottom. Okay, let me sum this up for y'all, because me reading that is like, this writing is like this big. Okay? Yes, I have it in the light, but they could have made the font just a little bit bigger. Just a tad bit bigger. Okay? They could have made it as big as the font is where it tells you the description of the product. But they didn't. Packaging, nice, cute. Let me see. What does this smell like for those that are big on scent? It does have a creamy, buttery baby powder scent. That's how I'm going to say. It's like a creamy, buttery baby powder scent. So that's for those that don't like too much scent. It has a light baby powder, buttery scent. It's not overpowering. You're not going to be sneezing. But just know it does have some form of scent. I mean, I say this is okay. I didn't hate this. At first, I was like, oh, I don't know. Don't judge a book by its cover, because at first, when you feel you think, okay, this doesn't feel as softening as I would think it would be. But once it sits and you rinse it out, it softens up. But I think it's okay. I don't think it's the best one I've used. It's not no Olaplex, and it's not no Curlsmith. Those two are top tier. But it's not whack like the two that I hated. I hated the Amica one that's in the green. I hated that shit. And I hated the Not Your Mother's. Those two are the worst ones that I've used. It's not on that level. It's not on those two levels. So this I will put smack dab in the middle. It's like it works, but it's not my favorite. Because if it didn't work, it would be in the trash or the hell knows. But this does work at least. Just may not be the immediate, like the other two, like the Curlsmith, Bond Resolve, and like the Olaplex one. Those I felt an immediate difference. And even with the Bomb Bar and the Redken, those four, I felt an immediate difference. This one's going to go in the middle. I can at least respect it, but I don't love it. So that's an honest opinion, as honest as I'm going to get. I don't know how else you want me to describe it. At least you get close to 5 ounces, because this was not filled up to the top. It felt like it was missing at least 4 ounces. But at least you get almost 5 ounces of that. My hair has gotten thicker and was more thirsty, so I needed more product. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks for watching.